So I'm just going to read some articles relating to this. I wouldn't necessarily say go look this up. I mean, obviously, if you're curious, definitely look at this. I think this just kind of goes around the whole human trafficking and extortion of all genders, but specifically, I think women get sold these ideas. And I think there's just a larger problem out there of people being exploited for money, I think across the board. And it just makes me really sad. And I just did not know that it was this level. And again, I don't know anything as facts, and I'm just reading what I'm reading, and I'm just gathering information and kind of trying to form opinions. But what I want to relay out of this episode specifically is just be extremely careful who you spend your time with. It was really sad in the comment section specifically about this OnlyFans model, where there's a lot of people in the comments saying that she deserved it. You know what you're getting yourself into, that she knew she was going to be going to one of these parties. Now, I don't know that. I wasn't there. I would never claim to say that. I would never say that someone knew that they were going to experience all of this. Like, at the end of the day, even if it's a consenting adult, I think that no one signs up to have their arms and legs broken and their spine, even though that's not what the official narrative is. That we'll get through that here, that there's a narrative that they're saying that happened to her. And we'll get into the article here in a second. But the comments saying that, you get into this type of work, or because she was an OnlyFans model, like, that you should know. And for me, that's just not it. That's not the message that I personally want to portray in this episode. What I want to portray in this episode is just to be super fucking careful, and nothing is for free. And you'll see where I went from like just being like, oh my gosh, this is really sad. What is this? And again, I'm not saying that this woman was going to do that. Maybe she was, maybe she wasn't. At the end of the day, no one deserves this. And at the end of the day, I just want people, women, men, anybody. It sounds like in this one specific case and situation, it's women, but I'm sure it happens to all sorts of demographics, children, all of that. I just want people to be aware, and nothing is for free. So if anything sounds too good, please just look into it deeper, pause, wait. Like, I think people get enticed with these, like, go away, being taken care of. And it's like, at what cost, right? And if you are okay with that cost, that's great. But if you don't know the person, then sometimes you don't know the lines or the levels that they'll go, right? So what happened? So this is, again, like I said, on TikTok, stumbled across this. OnlyFans model 20 cannot speak after being found on side of the road with broken spine and limbs.